In 2011, I was at work when my wife called me to tell me that our nephew had gone missing and nobody could find him. He was 4 years old and had autism. My sister left the house that day to go pick up other children from school and left Tim at home with his father. She got into her feelings a little bit later and called to check on him, and Mikey wasn't found anywhere. At that point, everybody started to get really worried because there was a pond behind their apartment complex. And with his autism, he was drawn to the water. Mikey passed away that day. And I'm here today to tell you about the dangers of water and to teach children with autism how to swim at a very young age. Individuals with autism are prone to wander. In 2011, a study was conducted by the Interactive Autism Network that found that 49% of autistic children attempted to elope from a safe environment. In other words, 50% of autistic children try to escape someplace safe, like school or their home. According to the National Autistic Association, between 2009 and 2011, accidental drowning accounted for 91% of the total U.S. deaths reported in children with autism ages 14 and younger. 68% of these deaths happened in a nearby pond, lake, pool, river, any body of water. Some of these children have no fear, and others have many fears. There's nonverbals, which you can't hear screaming for help. For example, my nephew Mikey, he passed away. He was a nonverbal. He didn't know how to swim. A study from the American Journal of Public Health states once a child is diagnosed with autism, usually around the ages of 2 to 3, parents and pediatricians should help enroll that child into a swim class. The ability to swim for kids with autism is an imperative survival skill. And the way we can help this is more exposure, more services are needed to help bring more awareness. Learning to swim in different environments is critical for water safety for children with autism as well. They need to know, different situations could cause different problems. Google defines autism as a developmental disorder of variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication by restricted or repetitive patterns of thought and behavior. Therapeutic aquatherapy could also help a lot of this. Helps children with sensory and motor needs. It could also overstimulate, which you have to watch out for. But most of this is done by a lot of loud noises, not so much the sensories of the water, the feeling, and the water type things, I guess. Aquatic therapy is beneficial according to founder CEO of Aquamarine Swim School. She says that after the autistic children leave her school, they show improvements in swim skill, water safety, eye contact, muscle strength, attention, balance, and confidence, which also helps with their social skills. Another example, or an example, is Daniel, a real look at autism, a YouTube video I watched. He's a nonverbal, was afraid of the water, and with much practice and teaching him how to blow through his nose underwater, and he was able to learn how to float. And his happy place is under the water, and that's the big thing is enjoying it and having fun. Swim lessons are fun, or supposed to be fun. Uh, a lot of things you have to watch out for are avoiding the sensory overload. That's what you don't want to do. Water stimulation is a multi-sensory. You hear, you feel, you see, and that's one of the problems autistic children have, is taking all that and putting it together to feel the situation they're in. Autistic children seek sensory stimulation. That's why they elope a lot. And another reason it can be enjoyable and fun, their parents and guardians can enjoy the achievements of the child. But once that confidence builds, that just gives a sense of security to the parents. These are the reasons it is important to spread awareness of the dangers of water and to teach children with autism to swim as soon as they are diagnosed.